Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Bob's Garage, and today I'm going to show you how to put the car in service mode. And what that consists of is loosening up this entire front radiator assembly to the point where you can slide it forward to gain access to the front side of your engine. So they call it service mode, and up until this point you can watch some of our other videos, but mainly I got the front bumper removed and the headlights removed. If you don't know how to do that, check out one or two of my other videos. And so where we're at this point is we're going to remove our intercooler shrouds. And there's one Phillips bolt on the side here. Okay. And once you remove that bolt, there's just a couple pins that hold it in place here and up top here. So you might have to wiggle it a little bit to get it out of there. That is one. And let's move on over to the other side here. Okay. And same for the side over here. These are called intercooler shrouds. And that's all there is for that. So this side had the locking pin, it was a little bit more stuck on the locking pin, so I had to wiggle it out. Go ahead and pull it out, and that's it. That's how you remove your intercooler shrouds. So moving on, we now have to remove a couple more things here. Might not necessarily be needed, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm going to show you here. Up front, right in front of your radiator, you have this guy here. Mine is zip tied because the bracket broke, but this is a temperature sensor. And this temperature sensor is what I believe displays the outside temp or the air temp on your dash. Mine has this kind of like shroud over the wire, and it gets filled up with water. That's what I'm dumping out here. So now that that's loose, normally you'd have a bracket that you would remove with a 10mm bolt. It's right up front here. And I already forgot what these lines are. I can't remember if that's on the RS4, that is a oil temp cooler, an oil cooler line. These might be power steering cooler, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to release that, and then to finish releasing this, there's also one more bolt over here on the side. Right over here, another 10mm. Okay, and these will swing down, at least for the time being. And there's enough slack in these lines here that we can slide it out. So these are the temperature sensor. Okay. Now we can go ahead and remove the Torx bolts that hold the whole front carrier in place. There's, depending on who worked in your car and how they reassembled it, you might have a different configuration. I have 3 bolts on the driver's side and 2 bolts on the passenger side. So 1, 2, 3, and 2 on the bottom of the passenger side. So T45. That's what they look like. And let's go ahead and do passenger side here. This basically bolts this entire front end into the chassis or into the frame of the car. There you go. Okay, so after you remove those bolts, now we're going to remove these two up top, and there's two on each side. These are T30 bolts. And we'll do the same for the passenger side here. Okay, and that should loosen up most of the stuff. These can go in that same bag that you just had the last ones in. Okay, now what we're going to do is move back here and see if there's anything else that we are missing. Okay, and what we should be able to do pretty soon here is slide everything forward. Now there are, I see just two remaining bolts. There is one on each side, just above the intercoolers. And let me show you a close-up here. Bolts into this assembly right above here, and it's the same size. You can see everything's a lot more loose now. Alright, you put those in a new one and just say intercooler side bolts for front end or something. Okay, and what I'm doing is we're labeling each set of bolts and putting them in Ziploc bags, so for reassembly it's a lot easier to do. We're going to be doing a lot more to this project rather than just doing service mode. Otherwise, I could probably get away with removing all these bolts, throwing them in a pile, and knowing where they go later on upon reassembly, except there's going to be even more bolts to come. Okay? So now what we're going to do is try to slide this whole front end out into service mode. So you could probably heard it, but I popped free this air duct. And let's see, there's got to be one more. Oh, there was one more big bolt. So there were four over here. And there's my gun. Missed one more on the passenger side here. Okay. It was up top here. I didn't even see it. Now, falling forward, which is okay. This goes with those same other ones that look exactly the same. Okay. Now we can grab the entire front and pull on it. Let me show you what I'm doing here. And what we're doing is I'm going to show you how to put it in service mode. Service mode, we're not removing it completely. All it's giving us is about 2-3 maybe inches access to the front of the engine. And that's about it. So to show you a little bit more as to what I'm talking about, you can see from this angle here. Okay, so now you can see how there's just a little bit of room to reach down in there, access the front end of the front side of the engine. You can reach and get to your belts. You can inspect everything and all that good stuff. So this is called service mode, and you're pretty much just sliding it out on that tube without letting it go completely all the way out. And that's about it. So you can see here, so we just only moved it about 2 inches from that bolt hole. And that's how you put your S4 into service mode. Let me know if you have any comments or questions, and check out my future videos. I'll show you how to completely remove this front end. And this car is a 2002 Tiptronic S4, and it's still the B5 platform, so we got the 2.7T engine. So stay tuned for more.